Alright, hey everyone. I'm going to do a let's play on 2K14 for the PS4 version. I'm gonna play with the Houston Rockets versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. Alright, here we go. So this is a loading screen once I already chose my team. So this is like where all the like the headlines for like current games like today. There's like that yesterday, the Chicago Bulls versus the Pacers. And Kobe just announced that he got returned. So this is all of the current NBA news. So I'm gonna set up my team right now. So I like Jeremy Lin or Dwight Howard. Alright, okay, I think this is good. Alright, I think I'm just gonna let Harden take on Russell Westbrook. And okay, I think I'm ready to go. I think because like the music here doesn't work exactly. Oh yeah, so I think the company here doesn't allow music to be used, so they turn it off for the broadcast. So let me just get ready here for a sec. Alright, so we're playing the home court for the Houston Rockets. So they have all this great presentation for how the game works. Pretty much exactly like how the real NBA game, like how the NBA broadcasted on the TV. And we got some real life animation of how players usually do their warm up, like Dwight Howard usually does that before games, like playing around with the audience. So, right, there we go. So this, all right, so I start. I get a tip off. I use triangle to tip off. So one thing, so I played a little bit of the 2K13 version, and I can definitely say there's like a big improvement. I played the 2K13 on the PS3. Now this is the PS4 version, which is pretty much different. So let me just. All right. Well, I can't believe they got it in. I put it on basic settings for the shooting, so like most of the time it will go in. So you use the right stick to do a free throw like that. See, you gotta time the release. Pretty much all everything here. All the display looks exactly like how an NBA game would be broadcasted. You get all the scoreboards on the bottom right there, and Dwight Howard, whose specialty is in rebounding. You can tell like dominant. He's he is a dominant player when it comes to rebounding. That's why he's able to get rebounding easily. There we go. So I think this game looks pretty much way better than the 2K14 for the PS3 or the previous versions for the previous gen. Okay, well Russell Westbrook is pretty much already good. He's pretty good in the three-point line. Then you got James Harden, who's excellent when it comes to just pretty much shooting all over the places. So I think the company really takes their time when it comes to player speciality. Like there, you can see on the on the bottom of there's the circle be on the floor of the players. That guy just now had like a three image that represents their specialty, which is a three-pointer. And Jeremy Lin usually shoots around at the three-point line because he's more of a point guard. Point guards usually can do three-point line, can do shots on the three-point line. You can see there that Ibaka, I'm pretty sure that he doesn't usually do from that far off. He's more of a between the paint and more of a layup type of guy. So Jeremy Lin here, this represents that he's hot right now. So his stats are all over the places right now. So if I, since that he's hot, he's more of a, he can make the buckets in more often than usually. Usually if I miss a shot, then the fire button in the his specialty will be turned off. Alright, see, now there, you can see again that there's a hot button. I'm just gonna give it to a player here, Dwight Howard. There. I did a bit of a fake shot there. Decided to give it to the open man within the paint under the bucket. So this game really does feel like you're watching an NBA game. And there's like a timeout here, so you can see like their energy. So if you want to play change of players, you can easily just press R1 to do like starters or bench players. But I'll just stick with my starters. Everyone has pretty much almost full energy, so I'm just gonna stick with them for a second. Okay, here I get a point of emphasis on how the coaching should play the ball. I'm just gonna let it on default for a sec. So if I press square, I can do an imitation over there. Oh, so it seems that all my players are being substituted. I really remember that over there. See, using bench players are pretty much fun. Here I can use Harden over there. Well, he's not a bench player, but he's the star player right now on the team, on the floor. I mean, he can do 3 pointers pretty much good. And there you can see that he did 3 fingers. In real life, he usually does it when he made a 3 pointer. So there's some realistic tone to this game. Ooh, there, rebounded. Press triangle to rebound this game. Oh, so I just accidentally threw the pass. I was supposed to make the pass, but he got hit to the enemy's player's body. There, you can see on the bottom of the screen that it shows the substitution on which player went to the bench and which player got up to the floor. Patrick Beverly is pretty good. Garcia, 3-point expert. I'm just gonna. Oh, what's going on? I think there's a foul on Kevin Durant. Again, this doesn't show the commentary or the music because 2K must have turn it off because of music licensing. So I guess you're just stuck with my voice for now. Anyway, Patrick, 3 more seconds. So pretty much the computer understands when the time goes down. So the AI here are pretty smart. There, I didn't get the ball in time for a 3 pointer or a shot there. Let me try this. And, and here you got like a. So this is during like end of quarters where they show which games are coming up soon in real life there. See, like on Wednesday, November 20th, you got like the Pacers versus the Knicks, and it shows like their win and losses percentage, or let me use the starters. So I can use substitutions right on the go when the game is being on pause for a sec. Now, okay, now it's their turn to play the ball. There I got Jeremy Lin trying to guard Lamb. Let's see. Oh, there. I just got Dwight Howard just blocked that guy. Triangle again to block. Oh, So I tried to do some spin move with James Harden, and that ball just went off my hands. Ooh, oh my god, that's kind of a glitch, I think. Here, James Harden's open. Should just do a 3-pointer. Oh, That didn't happen. How? Okay. Did I just? So my ball got intercepted. Jeremy Lin must have passed it to the wrong guy. Got hit in the body of the enemy player, I think. And you can see like how the guy's holding the ball. Oh wow, Dwight Howard's just a beast. 'Cause he has like that physical presence. And all those players are pretty much intimidated against that guy. Oh yeah, one thing like you can see on the bottom of my players, like see Jeremy Lin, he has like an arrow that represents which player he's guarding. Like he's being aimed at Lamb, I believe. That's like one of the great features of NBA 2K. It's like they can tell you which players you're supposed to be guarding. Here, Jeremy Lin. James Harden's open. Nice. So you can see on the top right, that represents their speciality. Like that 1 second image on the right is it represents like he's a clutch thrower. So when the time is at the last second of the fourth quarter or like around the fourth quarter when the game is very close, like I think between like 5 points with enemy, it represents that the ball should be in his hands and he'll always make those throws, those buckets. Here, Dwight Howard's pretty. James Harden. Okay, you see like just now there's like a blue image on Chandler Parsons that represents he's being cold, so he can't. Oh, see, that represents that he's not making buckets enough. That's why he's being cold. Jeremy Lin here, on the other hand, is pretty hot over there. That represents this. Oh, there. Okay. Dwight Howard, rebound expert. Got it. Okay, so that's like an automatic substitution. Okay, all my players seem pretty good, so I'm just gonna keep playing with them. Like I usually only know the starters. I'm not that familiar with the bench players. Oh, I think. Here, let me get the ball for a sec. Here, if I press square, I can like make a move on that. Here, James Harden is guarding Westbrook, one of the explosive players. He needs to be guarded physically. So I believe the completers pretty much play the way how the players would play. Okay, you see, Russell Westbrook just went on the open lane and got that floater going on. So this game pretty much feels like a real NBA game. Here I got Patrick Beverly. Oof. Okay, see. So if the okay, I got intercepted again by Russell Westbrook. He steal my ball. Okay, well, that guy just pretty much lost the ball like that. I'm playing rookie settings. I'm not really that good in the game, I believe. So one of the new features is that you can do a automatic pass. So if I do an L2 and hold the right stick, you can pass it to there right away without pressing the X button. So it pretty much you can accurately throw it anywhere you want. There, see, and look at that. Like you can see it under the shirt. That's like one of the new features I believe with the new physics system for the next gen consoles. Okay, you see that he's blue on the bottom right. He's not doing so well when it comes to making buckets, but I believe that if you make one bucket, that will go away. His stats are going down right now, and okay, I missed that free throw. His free throw is pretty hard. Some players are easier, much easier to do than some other players, like Dwight Howard. He's not that good at free throws. That's why it's harder to do free throw with him in the game. Okay, and then I got a foul over there by Montage Juanas, I believe. Oh, that's me. Okay. Oh, see. Hmm. Okay. So I just did a substitution on the automatically that will allow for the next dead ball to begin putting all the new substitutions. Oof. Okay, I didn't get that one right. Alright, so now it's halftime. And this game is really impressive in terms of its presentation. It's exactly how an NBA game would work. Oh, if you look at the screen right now, it's an interview between Doris Burke, who is an ESPN interviewer, I believe, and like they use her real voice in order to interview players or coaches. Like that was the coach of the Thunder, and they used his real voice, and he will communicate like how the game is being worked. And it's really great like how they show the halftime report. They make his own halftime report. 2K really made a great new halftime report, I believe, like much better presentation. And now they're talking about how the is shaping up in the second half. In the first half, I believe. I'm sorry. And in the second half, they'll talk about how which which of the losing team has to do better in which areas, and it's pretty much way better right now, that I believe, than 2K13. Oh, and now look at this one. This is in the other game. It's a game right now that's being played right now somewhere. I don't know. Like okay, Los Angeles Clippers versus Grizzlies are playing right now, and here they show all the teams that played today and their results here, like Bobcats, Bulls, Mavericks. Those are all real-time games that are being played today, the day I'm playing right now. And you get all the players of the week, like LeBron James and Kenneth Reed. Never heard of him, but it really the game needs the connection in order to get all the stats and all the info from the NBA. So that's what report. And here's a real live shot of Houston. Well, obviously it's a recorded version of Houston. It can't be real. Okay, you can see the details within the time clock there. The advertisements are everywhere here, pretty much like how the NBA would work with all the State Farm, which is being heavily displaced, advertised by NBA, pretty much a partner, and Gatorade. And look at that, like all the advertisements, like NBA.com/stats, are going to guard him heavily. Okay, let me try to do some spin moves with Jeremy Lin. There, boom. Oof. James Harden. Let me try to do some. Okay, Dwight Howard. You can see that he has like this strength speciality. And boom. Okay. Well, I got a shooting foul there by Perkins. So pretty much NBA has a lot of fouls. That's why I went to the free throw line a couple of times as well as they have. And you can see like how the players would react during free throws, like smirking around before they make the free throws. Pretty much like how NBA players would react in real life. But I don't think I'm pretty sure they always they focus on more on the star players than the bench players because no one will really care about the bench players per se. Like okay, the star players like Jeremy Lin and Dwight Howard, James Harden here are pretty much more emphasis on their graphics and their personality, their specialty. Okay, that guy guarded me heavily. Chandler Parsons there. Easy bucket from the way off below the 3-point line, technically. There. Just gonna play with my stars again. And you can see that all the sweat here are much more realistic compared to 2K13 in the PS3 version or the 2K14 in the PS3 version. You can definitely see like 2K, the company 2K Sports pretty much really amped up the graphics here. Okay. Oh, so I pretty much just let go of the ball already. Oh no, Kevin Durant, scoring expert right now, I believe. He's the top scorer in the league right now, so I should have to guard him heavily. You can see Russell Westbrook. Ooh, and it got. Oh man, that made it. So the guy just, my coach did an automatic timeout in order to talk about how the game should progress. Like there, see, points of emphasis, get to the bucket, pick and rolls. Okay, let me try to do a pick and roll. So here's how to do pick and roll. You have to hold zero, and there you can see Dwight Howard. Ooh, okay. Well, look at the open lane, and Dwight Howard just easily did a layup against a much smaller player compared to him. He's pretty much a big guy. There, James Harden. You can see Chandler Parsons arrows being aimed at Durant, and I pretty much didn't. Oops. Well, I accidentally let go of the ball over there. Oh wow, the graphics here are way more realistic compared to the PS3 version or any of the other games I played around in the PS4 system. Here you can see Jordan has being in a shooting foul. Oh yeah, during free throws, usually substitution came up, pretty much like how the real game works. Here, let me do Dwight Howard so I can get a rebound, but that's Russell Westbrook. He's pretty much good here. Patrick Beverly, here Dwight Howard. Ooh, he couldn't do it very hard, I guess. You can see everyone try to get a rebound. I press triangle to try to block the player from making the shot. Here's Patrick Beverly, bench player. Also Garcia, never heard of him. But here you get Chandler Parsons, pretty much. Oh, there, Dwight Howard's open. Oh, and just gotta let go of the ball. Look at Kevin Durant. You can see the sweat in his face. Now I'm playing with all bench players right now, I believe. You can see all my players on the top over there trying to sit down. 1 second. Oh, wow, that made it in. Okay, we got Garcia. Okay. Well, my star players are coming out. Oh, look. Look at how all the star players right there are just sitting, waiting to get substituted in. You can see like how some players are sitting down, and some players are standing up, leaning their elbow. Ooh. Okay, you can see on the top right, it shows my shot quality, and just like it's all green, like excellent and B plus shooting rate. Here he's gonna try to do a 3-pointer. Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is pretty good when it comes to closing a game. Here now we're entering the fourth quarter. We can see they put some of the highlights over there. Again, some more of a upcoming schedule for the NBA with Spurs and Grizzlies coming up soon in a few days. This game is really impressive in a technical standpoint, and you get again some more advertisements. Put my star players in. I'll play with Jeremy Lin. Oof. Well, that's like a shooting foul over there by Jackson. Jeremy Lin. Excellent release. Pretty good player, huh? He's been doing pretty well in the game in real life. So you can see like in a few days NBA will probably improve his stats a bit, improve his ratings like shooting and all that in order to get an overall. His right now is overall is 75, but I think I will see that improvement. James Harden, you can see that on the top right it has a C minus shooting rating, so it's pretty much obvious that I won't make it in unless it's like a pretty good open space. Oh, you got denied by Chandler Parsons. Lynn. So you can see one of the enemy players kick the ball. Right here you can see Oklahoma City Thunder's upcoming schedule in real time. Here, I'll give it to Dwight Howard here. Ooh, open player. Easy bucket from Chandler Parsons. Okay, again, all my players pretty much have good high energy, so I can just keep using them, especially with this game closing in right now. Here, Jeremy Lin has to guard Russell Westbrook, I think. Ooh, uh-oh, and player just drove to my team. Here, I'll try to do an alley-oop, but Jeremy Lin's not able to get the ball in time, and got stolen. Oh god. Here I got James Harden guarding Durant, and the enemy just used the open shot and made the bucket. Here you see Jeremy Lin celebrating already, trying to amp up the crowd like how players would do in real life. Pretty much like the NBA. And this game's pretty impressive. I mean, like, graphics are good. You can see all this sweat more is much more shinier, I guess. Even the audience have improved graphics compared to the PS3 version. Here, let me try to do Jeremy Lin here. Let me try to do a spin. Ooh, couldn't get it done, I guess. Jeremy Lin. Okay, ooh. Okay, so the game is now pretty much closed with 4 points. Kevin Durant's a three-point expert, so I pretty much know that he can make that shot, especially with me giving him an open shot here. Jeremy is open, and I made that shot. So, like in real life, in a real NBA situation, when the game is close with like a few minutes left in the quarter, in the fourth quarter, there'll be a lot of time out, so that the enemy team can know what their offense should play out, like how what their playbook has to be played like. Okay, so James Harden has to guard Russell Westbrook. Okay, got it. So I pretty much timed that perfectly in order to block that shot made by Russell Westbrook. It's an out, but at least it's a block, right? So the player just takes his time when it comes to passing the ball. Oof, Russell Westbrook. Oh shit. Chandler Parsons. Ooh. Okay, so I got outplayed over there. James Harden. Ooh. There's a fake shot over there by Jeremy Lin. Here I can post up there and then just make the easy shot. Dwight Howard's a physical presence in the game, and he can just dominate it against anyone, offensively and defensively. James Harden's really hot. It's pretty hot right now. He wants the ball. Let me try to do a dunk here. Nope, nope, can't do. Too much defenders. So yeah, pretty much you can't do a dunk automatically. It has to come naturally with no players open, I guess. Here, let's see. Did a fake drive in and pass it to Asik with James Harden just now. And here, oh my God, Dwight Howard. Let me try to do a 3-point with Dwight Howard. Nope, see, can't make it. He's not a good 3-point player. Okay, now they're pretty much desperate in order to get as much 3-pointers as possible. And I think they're gonna try to. Okay, see, with this game close with a few seconds left, they're gonna foul me a lot in order to make me go to the free throw line in order to save time. Here, Jeremy Lin, there, getting fouled by Russell Westbrook. So now I'm gonna go to the free throw line. Those fouls come automatically because a lot of my friends when we play doesn't like to have the um, automatic fouls, but this isn't. It is much. You have a better chance of winning with those fouls on. Now let me try to get a new power forward. I'll put in Smith or that guy is one bar down. We need all teams in good health. And just let James there. Oof. And this game is closed. If I make this. Okay. So I'm using a pretty bad free thrower. It's hard using him. It takes a while for him to let go of the ball. Here, see. It's possible, but like usually the easier free thrower players are the one that can make the ball go up easily. And this game's close here. Alright, so this is the end game presentation. I know it's not a lot because I play this only in 4 minutes a quarter. NBA games are usually 12 minutes. So there's that. Obviously, this is a low scoring game. And you can see like all the enemy players are heading towards their locker. And then you have like a player of the game. So the guy with the best stats here, like, oh look, Dwight Howard, 8 points, 11 rebounds, I think. So you have like a lot of his montage of how he plays on the game today. He blocks it over there, like probably that was a glitch. And you see all of his character traits. You can see Jordan logo on the right, bottom right just now. And there's that. Alright, thanks for watching me play. I'm gonna make sure that I can upload some more games next time. So comment below and let me know what you think. Thanks. See ya.